Hey guys, this type of patio is called an upright flagging bluestone. They're kind of wild and crazy, but we've got a system to set them. We're working on this circular patio here. So obviously all the rocks don't necessarily fit in the places. But you don't want to waste, you don't want to just cut a bunch to make it fit in the hole. You want to find one that has roughly the shape you want. We use a lumber crayon, or any sort of crayon really, to get your markings of where you want to cut it. Sometimes I'll overlay it and then make the cut on the one below. The neat thing about this kind of jigsaw puzzle is you're not stuck with anything. You can adjust all the stones. So we mark it out. These wet saws, definitely my favorite way to go. Keeps the dust down and it gives you a lot more cutting speed. And ear protectors are right here. Glasses. Alright, so once you've got that bad chicken cut, I just basically kind of like sheetrock, we're scoring across the top, and then you can snap the rest. And then we take, this is a carbide tip hammer, and we'll just kind of roll that cut edge so it looks just like a natural edge. Then comes the challenging part. These guys, they vary a lot. So you've got difference in thicknesses, in some of them there's a bit of a warp and everything. And there's no way to get through that by rushing it. You just have to work the stone down. All these things are bedded in a compacted base of gravel and sand with stone dust on the surface. And the stone dust allows you to make those final adjustments. So we use, most of the time, masonry floor trowel, like we use to finish some concrete with. It's got a great edge that you can kind of skim and work. And especially these bigger ones, and some of these uprights are the size of the hood of your vehicle, you want to have two people involved. One kind of doing the lifting, and there's no two ways around it. Probably going to be 2-3 flops to get it where you want it. And we keep a long range, like a 6-foot level or even a 12-foot level. We do have a pitch going, and we're also kind of keeping our averages good on the surfaces around it. So we'll work that. I see that I have to add, I don't have any memory, so when I flip it up, I don't know where it's been. I usually write a plus or a minus, so when I flip it up, I can add a little bit more to the high points. If you keep things wet, it packs down, settles better. And sometimes we'll use a rubber mallet to final set that thing. You can put gravel in the joints, you can put polymeric sand in the joints, or a dust. Most of the time in a place like this is getting an irrigation system and everything, we're going to go with a dust joint here and let the water pass through it. That's the basics of these things. They do come out well. Another big tip I would highly recommend, if you buy upright flagging, go to the quarry and pick your pallet, because they vary a lot there, and you want to have the ones that have, if there's only one of you working, don't buy the pallet that has all the big ones, and hand select the ones that have the nicest, flattest surfaces with the least amount of chips and variations, and your product will come out a lot quicker. You'll see, I have another video that talks about the layout of the patios, how you want to handle water and everything. You can check on that. This is kind of one of our favorite fire rings. It's pretty basic, not too expensive, and it handles the fire pretty well. A metal ring that handles the majority of the fire, and a soldier course of stone that ends up, once that's buried in and then pinched in against that circle, it handles all the factors pretty well. So that's the basics, and let me know how it works out for you. Put that in the comments below. and check out our channel. Thank you for watching.